And now, Andrew Everything proudly presents Cinderella, based on the story of Cinderella. Once upon a time, there lived a young girl named Cinderella. Cinderella had 3 ugly, mean stepsisters named Olive, Nina, and Esme. Olive, Nina, and Esme made Cinderella do all the chores. "Sweep the floors, wash the dishes," said Olive, Nina, and Esme. One day, the king of Onlyville's messenger said, hear ye, the king of Onlyville is going to throw a ball. And whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Singling. But Cinderella is not welcome. Her stepsisters are. Olive said, he's going to marry me. Nina said, no way, Olive. He's going to marry me. Esme said, both of you are wrong. He's going to marry me. Later, Cinderella is so sad that she cannot go to the ball and marry Prince Singling. Suddenly, her fairy godmother arrives and asks Cinderella what is wrong. Why are you crying, Cinderella? She asks. Cinderella responds, I wanted her to go to the ball and marry Prince Singling, but I'm not welcome. The fairy godmother waved her wand and chanted the magic word, Winnity, Waterity, one! And then, Cinderella's chores are all done. But the fairy godmother is not done yet. She said, Cinderella, go fetch me a good old pumpkin. Luckily, Cinderella has one pumpkin. The fairy godmother waved her magic wand and chanted the magic word, Winnity, Waterity, one! Again, and to turn Cinderella's do-rag and clothes into a gown. I've never seen such a wonderful gown. I get a load of my glass slippers, and then the pumpkin into a carriage drawn by 2 strong horses. The fairy godmother said, have fun, Cinderella, but I will warn you, return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken. Cinderella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, Prince Singling was wondering who he should marry. Olive, Nina, and Esme said all together, he's walking towards me. But he's not walking towards any of them. He's walking towards Cinderella. Cinderella and Prince Singling dance happily together. But later, Cinderella realized it's almost midnight. So she scurried out of the ball, and she was running so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. Prince Singling was so worried that he might never see Cinderella again. So he traveled around Onlyville to find her and brought the glass slipper with him. He knocked on the door of the house where her Cinderella and her stepsisters lived. He said, ladies, I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try this glass slipper? Olive is first, but her foot is too big. Nina is next, but her foot is too small. Esme is last, but her foot didn't fit either. Suddenly, Prince Singling noticed Cinderella singing. Cinderella said. Prince Singling, is that you? Prince Singling said, of course it's me. Cinderella gets so excited because she's having to have her Prince Singling back. And they lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story before bed enters doors. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to my video. Take care. Bye and good night, everybody. And now, Andrew's Doers. Andrew Does Everything proudly presents 19erella. It is based on the story of Cinderella with a bit of a twist. Let's tell you the story, shall we? Once upon a time, there was a young girl named 19erella. 19erella had 8 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters named Nina, Isabella, Nellie, Ellie, Tilly, Emmy, Evie, and Natalie. Nina, Isabella, Nellie, Ellie, Tilly, Emmy, Evie, and Natalie. They made 19erella do all the chores. 19er winch. Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all. Said Nina, Isabella, Nellie, Ellie, Tilly, Emmy, Evie, and Natalie all together. One day, the king of Enneadecagannal's messenger arrives and says, hear ye, the king of Enneadecagonal is going to frolic ball. And whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Enneadecagonal. But 19erella is not welcome. Her ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters are. They argue who will marry Prince Enneadecagonal. Later, 19erella is so sad, doing chores that she can't go to the ball and marry Prince Enneadecagonal. While her fairy godmother asks her what's wrong by saying, why are you crying, 19erella? 19erella, in which responds, I got lots of chores to be done, but I can't go to the ball and marry Prince Enneadecagonal. But her fairy godmother says, I can help with a bit of magic, and waves her magic wand. And because of that, 19erella's chores are all done, but her fairy godmother is not done yet. She said, 19erella, go fetch me a pumpkin. Luckily, 19erella has 19 pumpkins and some 38 mice. 19erella's fairy godmother waves her magic wand again to transform the 19 pumpkins into a handsome coach and the 38 mice into strong horses. Then 19erella's ripped clothes into a gown and crown. 19erella said, I've never seen such a non-couple-tastic gown. Get a load of my glass slippers. Her fairy godmother said, have fun, 19erella, but I would warn you, return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken and everything will change back to the way it was before. 19erella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, Prince Enneadecagonal was wondering who he should marry. Nina, Isabella, Nellie, Ellie, Tilly, Emmy, Evie, and Natalie said all together, he's walking towards me! But he's not walking towards any of them. He's walking towards 19erella. 19erella and Prince Enneadecagonal dance happily together. But later, 19erella realized it's almost midnight, so she scurried out of the ball. And she was running so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. Prince Enneadecagonal was really worried that he might never see 19erella again. So he traveled all around Enneadecagonal to find her and brought the glass slipper with him. By the time he arrived, he knocked on the door of the home where 19 Cinderella and her 8 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters lived. But instead of 19 Cinderella, he finds her 8 ugly, mean, wicked stepsisters, Nina to Natalie. He then said, "Ladies, I have a favor to ask. Can any of you try on this glass slipper? Nina is first." But her foot is too big. Isabella is next, but her foot is too small. The rest did the same, but none of their feet are the right size. Suddenly, Prince Enneadecagonal noticed 19 Cinderella's singing. The glass slipper fits! And 19 Cinderella gets so excited because she's happy to have Prince Enneadecagonal back. And they both lived happily ever after. The end. And I've been admitting I'm making some sequels, Andrew's Doers, of 19 Cinderella. And so, if you want to see some sequels to 19 Cinderella, tell your friends about it. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share on Enneadecagonal Everything. And buy our merchandise at enneadecagoneverything.com, etc. And take care, Andrew's Doers. Bye.